There we go. All righty. We are live for Minnesota at the Vegas Golden Knights. Probably going to be waiting a few minutes. None of the feeds are really up to snuff. So we're going to see. Oh, that ain't good. All right. All my feeds just went away. Try that out. Home feed apparently does not exist. Okay. Hopefully, this feed will work fine for us while we wait. We are finishing up the absolute throttling that Florida is giving to Tampa. Uh, just watched a good game ending in overtime between Ottawa and Toronto, and Max Domi just right across the top of the circles wins the puck and buries the shot. So Toronto goes up 2-0. Carolina goes up 2-0. That was another one, just really good game until the empty netter. But we'll throw that up to the top screen. And we're waiting for Vegas. But this is the one that matters. This is the one that we've been waiting for. And it's a raw feed, so we've got a few minutes apparently. I kind of figured I was jumping the gun just a little bit. Well, Sadness here, Colorado, after our Avs lost last night. It was tough. I thought you guys had it, but it's all right. 1-1 in Dallas. That's not bad at all. Definitely on your side. And then, yeah, going back to Colorado after those two games should be exciting. Like Colorado should have a nice hot fire lit under their ass. So hopefully, anyway. I'd rather have Colorado go through. I don't like Dallas. It's funny. I didn't really care about Dallas until Ben tried to break Mark Stone's neck. And then I got pretty pissed off about it. I didn't like him. But yeah, definitely. There have been. Yesterday was a crazy day of hockey, though. You had Montreal come out of nowhere in the third period to tie it up and force Washington to overtime. Yeah, Dallas come back to force Colorado to. I may have gone that backwards, but you got Colorado and Dallas going to overtime. And then for the last game of the night, you got Edmonton and LA 5-2. Third period goes 5-3, 5-4, 5-5. With a minute and change left, we're tied at 5. And with like 40 something seconds left on the clock, LA on a whiffed shot just throws a change up and beats Skinner to win 6-5. That was a crazy, crazy third period of hockey. Like, for me, you watch if you want to know why I'm a hockey fan, take yesterday as the perfect example. Watch the first period of St. Louis and Winnipeg. Watch the overtime between Colorado and Dallas, and watch the last 10 minutes between Edmonton and LA. And it's like, there you go. That's why I'm a hockey fan. And I know there was a fourth game, but I got to be honest, I don't even remember what the fourth game was. My brain is so mushy right now. Oh, no, I covered. Yeah. Oh, And watch the third period of Montreal Washington. I knew I was missing one, but yeah, watch the third period of Montreal Washington, the first period of St. Louis Winnipeg, the overtime between Colorado and Dallas, and the last 10 minutes of the Oilers Kings game. Just that's a total of like 65 minutes of hockey, and it's 65 minutes of phenomenal hockey. And now Tampa's getting curb stomped, and I did not expect it. I expected it to be 3-2 Tampa, 4-2 maybe with an empty net, not 6-2 Florida. I think Minnesota's going to show up big tonight. I'm still taking Vegas 5-2. They're going to make some banana pudding once this game's done. I'm very much looking forward to that. And no, they scored. They're waving it off. I thought that went in for sure. You think they win in a tight game? For sure. I think Vegas is going to stomp. I think they've got a little bit of an awakening Sunday. And I feel like they're going to show up. They're finally going to show up ready to play. That was a good no-go call. About as close as you could get to scoring without scoring. But I mean, to be fair, Mel, I'm biased as hell. I mean, I'm a Vegas cat, so of course I think they're going to. I got it. Like I'm looking up at the Florida Tampa game. I just have I zero interest. Probably live bet again. Maybe the total word. Okay. It's one of those like if the line's 5, I'd probably go over, but like 4.5, 5 over, 5.5 probably under. We're getting a hooking. I don't know on who, but kind of putting that off to the side because we're waiting for the Golden Knights national anthem. Okay, so it's going to be a hook on Florida. Tampa going to the power play. Dude, a lot of these Vegas link or the Golden Knights links not working. There we go. Tampa power play. Dude, that would have been huge if they could have scored and then gotten the penalty. But no goal by the hair on Bob's chinny chin chin. Got a minute 16 on the Tampa power play. 9:50 to go in the third. I'm really hoping that we're not waiting for the Florida game to get done before Vegas starts, because we'll be sitting here for a while. Hedman throwing it down low. Kucherov down to Gensel. Back to Hedman. Kucherov back to Hedman. Kucherov over to the other dot, and point just misses the net. That was a great pass by Kucherov. Faked the shot, made the pass, and then no connection. Paul up close goes down. Goncalves. Round the net to Gord. Up high. Blocked. Bobo struggling to get up. And even strength with 8.5 to go. Apparently I wasn't quite done. It hasn't started yet. Anthem time. Oh, come on with this. All I want is to hear the anthem. Dude, get the fuck out of here. Dude. There we go. Here we go. All I wanted. That is all I wanted right there. And the feed cut out right at the last second. Luckily, Stream East is an hour behind, so I was able to catch it there. Dude, I can't believe it's 6-2 in Florida right now, or in Tampa right now. That's just nuts. Dude, Aiden Hill has a 9-3-1 between the pipes in the playoffs with 3 shutouts and 20 wins. Like I said, I do love Hilly. We just didn't handle all that situation right. All right, face-off goes back to Minnesota. Oh, we're starting the first line. Okay, I definitely prefer starting the fourth, but Minnesota. Oh, cut off at the blue line. It's not offsides. I thought it was. Barbashev puts a shot on Gustafson, who makes the save. Vegas still in the zone. Tip out front by Stoney, and Gustafson makes the save again. I thought that was offsides. I was just like, oh, well, that sucks. Big hit by Mark Stone. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Let's go. Spurgeon behind his own net looking for a place to run. Minnesota gets into neutral. Olofsson, great pressure from behind. Riley Smith. Olofsson doesn't get a little separated. Wild lose it through neutral. Petrangelo gets it up to Carly, who tries to dump it, but hits something. Yeah, that was Carly. Storming up, low dot. Dorofeyev backhand goes off of Gustafson. Another shot from out on top of the high circle. That was Hurdle putting it over the net. Hurdle just causing disruptions. I love it. I miss the turtle. Saw it out front, and it's going to get sent all the way back. Haig resetting. Here comes Hurdle again, getting a shot on Gustafson, and already shots are 4-0 just over 2 minutes in. Little reverse check just planted somebody from Minnesota. Okay, that's what I thought. It was kind of a sandwich. Dude came around to hit as he got hit, so it was poof. Kolasar deep, getting it up to Wall. Back to Kolasar, to Howden on the dot, up to the point. Big shot. And it's blocked way out high between the circles. Wild getting deep. Theodore on his way out. Dude, Vegas is skating well. We're passing well. Oh, they're going to be offsides. As I say that, not great pass. Minnesota dumping it deep all the way around the net. Vegas back to get it. McNabb waiting for it in the low corner. Gets it up to Wall and out. And it's going to be too far out as it is icing on the Golden Knights. Meanwhile, Tampa Bay on another power play. For some reason, they ain't doing too well on that. That's like earlier today when New Jersey got on the power play. It was like, why? Because, oh yeah, Foligno got smashed by Hurdle because Hurdle got hit. Eichel breaking up the low wall. Kicks it to the middle. Petrangelo shooting instead of kicking it to Stoney. You love to see that. You really don't. We look fast. There we go. Eichel back up. Barbashev all the way across. He looks like he's a little out of gas. Vegas heads up with it. High point. Petrangelo shoots again. Kicked out wide. Stop letting Petrangelo shoot. We've got another icing, this time on Minnesota. Face off in the Wild Zone. And just like I said, we're coming down to 10 seconds on the Tampa power play, and I doubt they even took a shot. Dude, Tampa's trying. They just are kind of ass at the moment. Vegas keeps it in after the faceoff. Riley trying to chase it down behind the net with Carlson. Wild end up with it. They don't get it clear, and then they do get it clear, but Riley's right there to go back the other way. But what are we calling? Yeah, that was a risky decision, but it was the right decision. Oh, you're getting some cross checks now up in Tampa, so I'm expecting some shit. Big shot. And it goes past Gustafson. Okay, so Gustafson got it with the blocker. Olofsson just caught the puck and shot. It was a great instant turn and rip it. That was a very good blocker save by Gustafson because that shot came out fast. He could have got it a little higher. There was nothing Gustafson was doing. Face off to the left of Gustafson. Hurdle wins the face off, gets the puck to the point. Shot gets tipped and knocked away wide. Oh, White Cloud just fucked up, and Aiden Hill just bailed him out. And then Whitey just took a big hit up by the bench. And then Haig just got a big hit. Now we're starting to play the game. Puck behind the net. Wild control in the Vegas zone. Up to the point. Shot. Hits bodies out high. Goes wide. Haig takes a little love bump down low. Get it out, dude. There we go. It's a good job. And then Hurdle's just going to circle. Wait for the change. Hannafin looking. Gets to the red line and dumps it in. Down into the corner. And Wild are going to not get it out. Wall keeps it in. Dumps it back to the corner. Kolasar getting down there. He wins the race. Gets it to Wall underneath. Great shift for White Cloud there. Yeah, no, that one was rough. Just, he got beat out. He got caught out of position, got beat, turned the wrong way, and then took a hard hit on the boards. Like, that was rough. Oh, good idea. Just nobody up the gut. Hannafin back doing work on the boards. Send it, Petro. There you go. Stone can't tip it out. Wild. This is what kills us. What a save by Aiden Hill. Holy shit. And then another glove save by Aiden Hill, and he drops that bitch like he's dropping the mic. Ooh. And then somebody said something that he didn't like, so he was about to go after somebody. But Mr. Aiden Hill, making it a little warm in here, ain't you? That was a beautiful, beautiful save. And then he makes a good glove save. And like I said, I don't know who passed in front of him, but he dropped that puck and then stared down somebody. Something happened he didn't like. That was insane. Like, Aiden Hill bailed out Zach Whitecloud getting caught out of position, then turns around and makes that incredible save. I don't know if I'll be able to do it tomorrow, but I need to make a some kind of brick wall animation so that I can get just for when Hilly does stuff like that, because I'm a major fan of good goaltending, and these playoffs, even though there's been a lot of scoring, there has been some incredible goaltending. It was nice. You love to see it. Where is it? There it is. All right, under a minute to go in Tampa, and that massacre is finally over. $15 seconds. Let's see if they get in a fight right as the clock runs out. There's no need to. You're down by 4, 10 seconds. Florida's going to have a little bit of a brain to them. They're just going to sit behind the net. And of course, the refs all come in to separate Florida and Tampa because, of course, there's a fight at the end. But they're not going to let it happen. I love it. Love it. $13.22 to go in the first. Shots are 5-4 Vegas. Quick. And then, like usual, they fall apart and let the Wild come right back in the door. McNabb gets it up. Barbie takes a hit as he tries to get it out, but he can't. Theodore to McNabb. Now we should be all right. Nope, bad turnover again. Thank goodness Kaprizov, for some reason, was afraid to shoot. Puck behind the net. Dude, Kaprizov is getting his ass kicked by everybody. Even Hill pushed him over. Somebody just tripped over the blue line. Like, what is going on? Man, can we stop turning the puck over in our own zone, please? I know that sentence has a handful of words in it, but it's not as complicated as it sounds. Thank goodness Johansson whiffed on that because that was a wide open net. Dude, our defense is terrible. Not that that's surprising, but good Lord, look at us. Puck finally goes out of play. Even Minnesota Wild were like, Jesus, guys, come on. You're looking bad. I mean, wide open net. Holy Jesus. Whitecloud looking to get it out. He takes another hit. He's going to be hurting after this one. And Hilly's going to glove it. 11:14 to go in the first period in Vegas. Oh. It's probably a good idea to get up and stretch and get loose. Showing desperation. Vegas getting caught running around here. Yeah, it's. They're exposing our defense for what it is, which is just weak. We're good in the offensive zone normally. We're good in neutral usually. And our defense is typically pretty weak once we actually get into, or they get into our zone. One of those unfortunate facts. And we just can't figure it out. We do too much. Biggest problem is we do too much puck watching. So we drift out of our spots very easily. And then we know we're supposed to have guys in front of the net, but they don't like ever. Oh my goodness, that tip just scared the hell out of me. I was almost super lucky for the Wild. Sorry, that thing took me totally off my thought process there because I thought the Wild were about to score. McNabb at the point sends it up to Eichel. Building some space. Crashing. Howden trying to get back around. A good stick. Stop that from happening. Theodore up top. He's going to shoot the puck. He hits a body 4 feet in front of him because he's Shea Theodore. And then he's late getting back. And he can't do his job. Why? Because he's a defenseman that doesn't play freaking defense. And if Shea Theodore would have just looked for the pass instead of deciding that he needs to be the one to shoot, he would have been back and in position so that he didn't get beat down the ice. But Shea Theodore is, I'm so sick of him. I'm so irritated with the amount of money he got on his extension. And ever since that extension, he's decided he's going to be worse. And it pisses me off so bad. Like, Shea Theodore has pissed me off for... How long has he been with the team? Noah Hannafin takes a shot, misses the net. Let's let some forwards shoot the puck, fellas. Like I said, Theodore decided he had to skate up and take that shot, and then he throws it into the skates of a guy standing 4 feet in front of him. That was there the entire time. It's like driving into a tree and blaming the tree for growing there. Carly headed back the other way across the blue line. Olofsson pitches it back, looking to shoot. Riley Smith hits a body in front of him. Major live betting opportunity now with Vegas, yeah? Well, you get some good things shifting around since the Wild scored first. God bless it. Unreal, man. I'm so mad at Shea Theodore. I'm so sick of him. I don't know why he is the guy for us. Yeah, no, exactly, Marcor. It's like, oh, wow, you surprised me. Sorry, I know I'm just being quiet and this can't be fun to watch, but I'm just trying to woo saw for a minute because that son of a bitch. Did Vegas -1 at +150? Hey man, whatever you're feeling money wise, like I don't mix money with the Golden Knights. I don't have the ability to stay level headed if they lose and I lose money. So all right, here we go. 850 to go in the first. Hilly plays it behind his net. Vegas can barely get the puck out and they immediately turn it over. We were looking so good for like 10 minutes. And now we can't clear the fucking puck. We had 5 shots in 2 minutes. We have had 1 in the following 10. At least he'll save that one. Think I waited. Oh boy. Yeah, there you go, Mel. Holy shit. Uh Drop the puck, ref. Vegas trying to go up the ice. Here's Stoney over to Eichel. Howden. Howden dips it. Let's go Wild. Hey, man. Good for you guys at the moment. Out of play. Face off in neutral zone. 7:20 to go in the first. All right, 7:20 to go in the first. Let's pretend like we know what we're doing, fellas. Play at our arena. You scared? No. Why would I be scared? Like, okay, you guys are up 2-0 in this game. We're still up 1-0 in the series. Why would I be scared to go and play in a different building? Like, I already see what your goal for popping in here is, and I mean, good for you, but no. Even if we lose tonight, nobody's scared of Minnesota. Carlson gets it to the point. Haig sitting, waiting. Riley Smith gets it over. Olofsson gets a shot, and Gustafsson gets the save. 6:30 to go, and the first shots are 9-7 Wild. We usually start getting amped up towards the end of the period, so hopefully we start getting aggressive in the Wild zone. Again, the problem is we change how we play. We were doing strong, and then we started switching some stuff up. Not how we need to do it. The Wild in any building. Exactly. Be very careful, or we'll send the San Jose Sharks to fuck you up. Okay. Minnesota holds it in at the low point. Gets it. They're cycling around. Minnesota across the point over to the high dot. Little bit of misconnection. Get the puck out of the zone, guys. Stop flubbing with it. Still can't. Finally do. No icing. There we go. Great play by Wall. Gets it to Barbashev. He's cutting around the back of the net trying to center it. Good pressure. Puts him into the wall. There we go. Oh, that was a good play by Wild right there. All right, slow down, guys. Slow down. McNabb getting a hit. See, the Wild decided they were going to start hitting this game. And Vegas is, they lost their aggression from a few years back. Still blame DeBoer. Big shot. Hits a body out front. Puck behind the net. Trying for the wraparound, and Kolasar can't get it in. Seriously, are we just not doing phrasing anymore? And it looks like Minnesota iced the puck. Face off in front of Gustafsson. The Kolasar was so close to connecting with that one. He just whiffs on it. Another shot from the point, hitting bodies out front. They're not blocking shots. They're fucking getting targeted by them. Shots are 9 apiece. 4 minutes to go in the first. Vegas into the zone. He gets it to Stoney, but a good stick forces it away. Whitecloud has it back in the Vegas zone. Throwing it up. Olofsson breaks into the zone. Petrangelo, get your ass back up high. Hannafin, get your ass back up high. Petro, where are you? Thank you. I have no idea why Petrangelo hung out down there instead of cycling back. Carly just made a horrible pass. Vegas has the puck at their own blue line. 3 minutes to go in the first. Tighten that shit up, fellas. Big shot by Dorofeyev. Easy save by Gustafsson off the high wall. Or, sorry, low wall. What do you know? Shea fucking Theodore whiffs on a pass to hand the puck to Zuccarello. And Shea Theodore is now responsible for 2 out of the 3 goals. I skipped going to Vegas getting their ass kicked in their own zone again. Dude, stupid fucking turnovers. Dude, I want it to be known, not only all of this season, but for many years, as long as Shea Theodore has been on the Golden Knights, I have been an absolute Shea Theodore hater. The same with Alex Pietrangelo. There has never been a moment where I thought for a second either of those two were worth a fucking penny. And sure enough, Shea Theodore comes out to make sure that he proves me right. Out and trying to get it up and across, can't. T over 2.5 plus 105, eh? I mean, Haig throws it at the net. Don't really know why. Yeah, right. Marcourt, I'm telling you right now, when people come in and do that shit, just ignore them. That's the best thing you can do. But no, you got the right to say whatever you want. I'm not here to tell you what to do. But no, it's just some dude coming in and trolling, because why the fuck else not? You know what I mean? You get it every now and then. The guys that want to go and try and make jokes or cause something in a bigger stream, but nobody pays them any mind, so they go and find somebody with a couple of viewers and they do that. It is what it is. Either that or they're... Yeah, I actually know. That's literally all it is. That's... Yeah, that's... It's like... Just to ask, you scared talking about the Minnesota Wild? Like, bro, beat us 30-0. No, we are not scared going to Minnesota. Like, the fuck are you talking about? Like, besides, it's a fucking hockey game. What do you mean scared? Like, the only time I get scared in hockey is going against somebody that I know, like Evander Kane or Darnell Nurse or Matt Rempe, who are cheap shot, no skill, worthless pieces of trash, and I'm worried they're going to hurt our starters. That's the only time I get worried about anything, worried about hockey. This party that is trying to troll by talking smack about the Wild. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, no, they've got a bunch of them. Haven't you seen all the replays? Like, Vegas is 10-2 against Minnesota in the playoffs. I don't know if you're good at math, but that means we won both series 5-1. Or fucking 5-1. I'm a dickhead. See, I tried to talk shit and it didn't work. That's exactly what I needed to do right now was talk shit about math and then look like an idiot. Whatever, it's been a long day. I had to suffer through 3 games I couldn't give a shit less about to make it to this one. Garbage franchise in the league. Yeah. Minnesota is a team that you forget exists. Like, if you ever try and do, like, name all 32 teams without cheating, you name like 28, and one of the ones you can't fucking think is the Minnesota Wild. All right, we're at intermission. All right, I need to woo saw for a couple of minutes. And it's Shea Theodore is directly responsible for 2 of those goals. He decided to abandon the point to crash in so that he could shoot a puck off a guy's skates and send the puck back the other way. And then he couldn't get back. You're right, Marcor, 100%. And then he whiffs on a pass that hands the pucks over to the Wild in our zone. Like, I am sick of Shea Theodore. I have been sick of him for years. His fuck ups tonight, it'll never happen because management has their tongue halfway up his ass. It'll never happen. But Shea Theodore needs to get his ass put on the bench, put Ben Hutton in. Ben Hutton has earned every second of play that he's got. For whatever reason, they just decided that Korzak was going to play over Hutton while everybody was hurt. It absolutely pisses me off that Ben Hutton has not been played and is not playing, but the trash that is Shea Theodore is still in there. Well, yeah, at least they won absolutely nothing. Exactly, see? It's the old joke. What's the hardest part about being a Minnesota Wild fan? Having to tell your dad that you're gay. I'm irritated. That's about all we're at right now. It's irritation. Don't know why we can't just get our shit together, but here we are. And our second period's our worst period, so I expect to be down like maybe 4-1, 5-1. It would be awesome if the Knights decided that like, dude, it's not even that we can't play 60 minutes of hockey. We can't play a solid 20 minutes. We can't play from first puck drop to the buzzer in a period. We looked so good for like 2 or 3 minutes, and then everything went to shit. And I don't know. Our passes started missing. We started panicking with the puck when nobody's pressuring us. Just a standard level disappointment, but it's all good. I'm going to take a couple of minutes. We'll be back for the start of the second period. See you guys in a couple minutes. You know, McGuire, you talk a lot of shit for a guy who lost the first game. Like, I know your thought process doesn't work that far, but I was having a shutout watch. Okay, good for you. So we'll be tied in the series. You guys lost. Remember? You know what? We'll just make it easy. I'm just really not in the mood. So, since you want to live your life with a grown man's cock in your mouth, why don't you go fucking do it somewhere else? All right, as we're getting back. Oh, let's do this. Where is it? I'm not really, you know me, I usually will just kind of poke fun and talk shit, but I just don't understand. Like, it's just us hanging out and having a good time. I'm not in the mood to deal with it. And plus, it's like I said, it's you're scared. Gustafson getting a shutout. We're beating your ass type of talk. He didn't say that, but it's like, light ball 3, one screw light ball to hang the banner. It's, I actually like that one, Mel. I wish I would have seen that first. But, that it's just, like I said, if we had already lost one at home, I could get the shit talk, but it's like, bro, first, there's 40 minutes left in the game. Second, it would be tied in the series. Like, that's all I got. What are we talking about here? And I know I'm not necessarily friendly when I'm annoyed. I apologize for that. That is on me. I'd like to tell you I'm better than that, but obviously fucking not. Wild immediately get the puck in the Vegas zone. High point, shot down low. We at least fight it off a little bit, and then we miscommunicate again. Stoney trying to get it across to Eichel. Howdy. Or is that Barbie? Eichel gets to the point, another shot. Can our defenseman stop shooting the damn puck? Wild get it back from Vegas. Little back check from Eichel causes disruption, but it's not quite enough. We're in trouble on the long change for sure. Puck gets through. Middleton keeps it in. Dumps it deep. Below Hill. Little shove forward. Riley trying to get it clear. Theodore has it, which is horrifying. And offside. I kind of agree with him. I don't Spurgeon's kind of right. Olafson plays it. So yeah, that shouldn't have been offside. Vegas gets it. Dorofeev has it, tries to get it to the net. Can't connect with Hurdle. We're just throwing the puck around, man, with no purpose. Hurdle ends up sneaking up and winning the board battle. Puck all the way around. Wild get it out. And misplayed by Hannafin. He eventually got there, but it was absolutely misplayed by Hannafin. Wild dump it deep. Hilly to play it. And Vegas gets it out right back to the Wild in neutral. Icing on Vegas. Wild win it across the point. Down on the high wall. Sod has it. All right, Vegas heading back. They're going to dump and change, so don't expect much. Goshen from behind his own net. Wild head up the ice. Hitting Vegas plus 2.5. Hey. Make your money. Vegas just cannot control the puck, man. Big hit. That helps. Just put a smile on some people's faces, but then Pietrangelo gets wrecked down low. Wall gets down low. Barbashev up to the point. Take your time and get set, fellas. Stone sends it back up high. Into the middle, and Shea Theodore turns it over again. If Hill didn't fall over, he stops it. And if Shea freaking Theodore isn't on the ice, that doesn't get turned over. He had it till he fell over. Might as well be 44. Get it? Usually come back pretty well, so it is what it is. But Shea Theodore needs to be taken off the ice. Put Ben Hutton in for a game and see if Shea Theodore learns his fucking lesson that he's got to not be ass if he wants to be there. I have no idea what is wrong with Shea Theodore. I've spent years trying to figure it out. And then Hilly almost gives up a freebie misplaying it from behind the net. Like I said, we played so good for like 3 minutes, and then the guys were like, all right, that's enough. Take the day off. Gustafson to play it. Out of play, puck in the wild zone. 3 goals. I got nothing to say, man. We'll just sit here and watch in sorrow, because what else do you do? Hill looks Hill's struggling, but he's having to face multiple heads up shots, which are tough to begin with. You know, and then Shea Theodore can't help but hand over the puck. Hurdle across to the top. Tries to go to down the dot. Get back up to the point, Whitey. There you go. Nab throws it down, stopped out front. All right, yeah, let's try that. Let's try hitting somebody, because nothing else is working. You haven't felt like doing it all freaking season, so let's start doing it now. Four goals on 13 shots. I've got nothing. I'm trying. I'm thinking. I've got nothing. This is a hard stream to have energy about. Shea Theodore, man. Hmm. Sorry, I like I said, I know I'm just not being in any way, shape, or form any kind of entertaining. But I've got nothing for this. We're back. I stumbled across a video of an older couple bouncing ping pong balls off of multiple tiles trying to get it into a little cup. And that's way more entertaining than the hockey game I'm watching right now. Can't even get through neutral now. At least they used to stop us at the blue line. Like, but we played okay. Had a bunch of pretty into this game, and you're sitting here like, what do you guys have to go back to the high school tomorrow? Still got classes? Because it looks like you've never seen a professional rink before. Corruption. Point. And on 40 seconds of zone time, I don't think we have a shot on net. Dude, we can't hit the freaking net. Good tip by the Wild. Helps Vegas keep it in. Wild out there minus a stick. White Cloud across the point. McNabb shoots it. That goes wide of the net. Dorofeyev trying to circle around. He gets some help. Whitey shoots. That goes up out of play. Zero puck luck. Jesus Christ, dude. Alright. Back to the Twitterverse. It's like at least the Karen Reed trial started today, so I got that to listen to for a little bit of entertainment, considering this game is the exact opposite. That was the best shit from Vegas in a while. Just fighting for our lives to get 40 seconds of offensive time. Uh, I'm trying to lock in here. It's not working. We're still on commercial break, so at this point, like, Vegas is just, I don't know, man. I got nothing. Ah, 9:33 to go in the second. There go the Wild. Been a hook. Eichel working up. And we were offsides. Heck sends it back behind Hill. 9 minutes to go as Pietrangelo makes his way out of the zone. Tossed on Gustafsson up to the high corner. Gustafsson came out to provide some help. Who is that, Carly? No, that's not Colasar in there causing problems. Yes, it is. Right on, Coley. Dude, we just cannot. We have zero puck luck. I mean, zero. Absolutely insane. Theodore finally made a decent pass. Wall. Big pass backwards, and we're on the board. Nick Wall, just the puck gets poked back by the Wild, and Hannafin was right there. Goodness. Yeah, they're doing much better now. Like I said, they don't know how to play 60 minutes of hockey. They struggle to play a full period of hockey. They decided not to show up for the first period, and now we're over 10 minutes into the second, and I'm willing to bet we get to 4-3. Just because we've done it so many times. Scoring for your Golden Knights. With his first of the playoffs, number 15, Noah Hannafin. Let's go. I'll take one. And then Pietrangelo just made a great laying out foot save. We need the Wild to get called for a penalty, like, right now. Let Vegas get the power play, score on the power play, and have enough time to possibly get another one late. Dude, Kaprizov is just stronger on the stick right there. Bad pass by Haig. Luckily, I can't believe I'm saying this. Luckily, Petrangelo's there to bail him out. And then Dorofeyev struggling to control the puck. He finally does. Gets it to Saad somehow. Great job. Oh, it's slow enough. Hannafin tossing it down low. Saad circling on the dot. Tries to get it to the net. He does, and Gustafsson covers it up. There was room. He just didn't quite get it up high enough. For the moment, there is life. From the dot. I would have liked Hannafin to put a little oomph into that shot. He kind of threw it soft. I don't know if he was kind of pulling more for the rebound than anything. Vegas keeps it in for the moment. Hannafin on the high wall gets it to the high corner. Howden was trying to get to the middle, just couldn't find his way. Eichel on the high corner losing a battle. Shit, Theodore. Dumps it deep. Puck on the low boards in the wild zone. Hand pass. Reset again. And we're going to another commercial break. I feel like we've been stopping every 4 minutes for a commercial. Everything I'm seeing about the game right now is Shea Theodore sucks. And it's like, yeah, we all know that. I'm still trying not to, like, I'm having a struggle session right now with trying to get excited. I am excited. We at least didn't get shut out at home. But all right, we're back. 5.5 to go in the second period. Shots are 18-13 Vegas. Knights trailing massively. Wild out of their own zone. Get into the Knight zone. Kind of just falls down out of nowhere. That was actually, I have no idea why he just went down. Face off to the right of Gustafson. Vegas wins it. Hits body way out high again. Bad passing through neutral. Good sticks in the recovery. But we got to stop needing to recover. Getting it deep. Riley. He's the one you won on the boards. Riley tries to get it at Gustafson. Thing went straight up in the air. Great pass to get it his way. To the point. High point shot. That one stopped by Gustafson. They're keeping it in the zone for a second. We just need more shots on net while we're in here. Saad gets the pass. Pass. Shot. Stopped. White Cloud trying to get it low. He does. Circling back up. Dorofeyev. He goes for a little pass. Can't get past Gustafson. We need to score, guys. Let's go. We need to get in the net, guys. Wild don't get it clear, but the pass gets away from Saad. And now they do, but they're just going to ice it. So everybody, a solid minute and a half of zone time. They get a quick break, but now we're facing off in front of the Wild with fresh guys. He tried. Man, if only Hurdle was on the other side of Gustafson right there. Face off to the left of Gustafson. And that one doesn't have it to be icing. Egg takes a hit. Ike going up. Gets it. Does not get it through to Stoney. Kaprizov trying to make moves on Haig. Forces him around. Wild setting up. Good stick, Stoney. Eichel gets it in, but just a rough pass over to the wall. Petro back. Quick move. Dude, we just cannot get our passes consistent. There you go. Stoney up to Barbie. Barbie circles back. He's looking, gets it down low. Wall looking. He's going to go to the point. Over to Hannafin on the low point. Hannafin looking. He tosses it down and around. But turnover. Bad decision by Hannafin. Great move right there. I'm not even sure who made that move. Was that Barbashev? Yes, it was. And then goes in for the hit after the puck gets away from him. All right, Vegas has it. Kolasar can't get it out, but he has help behind him. We got a minute left in the period. Saad trying to get through. He makes some good moves, but just can't finish getting through everybody. Wild right back up the other way. Hilly to settle it. 35 seconds. White Cloud looking. Vegas dumps it. And Wild take it right back. Vegas in their own zone. McNabb. Time for one face-off in the Wild zone after an icing. 7.2 seconds. It's happened before. It might happen again. See, I knew this game would be hard for me just because we've been here since 3. And I'm tired. It's an 8 o'clock start. And then Vegas goes down 4-0. And it's like, okay, that makes it really hard to stay awake for this. And we are at intermission. So Vegas at least got one. It's not a complete embarrassment, as close as it could possibly be to a fucking embarrassment, but at least we got one. So I'm going to take a minute. Like I said, I got to make a big thing of banana pudding once this is over. So I'm going to go pre-mix the pudding real quick. Take a little rip. Woo saw the Blues away, and then we'll come back for the start of the third period. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. All right, here we go. All right, Wild into the Vegas zone. Go figure. Stoney can't get it out. Eichel going up the other way. Eichel looking, shoots. Vegas chucks it deep. Hand pass. Sorry, guys. My interest in this game is just non-existent. I'm trying, but not very hard to be honest. Hilly freezes it. Face off to the left of Hilly. Vegas wins it. White Cloud's going to be hurt, and McNabb backhands it when he has all the time in the world, so it doesn't make it out of the zone. Hurdle working up, gets it to Sod. Behind the net, circles to the top. It's taken by Eichel. Oh no, Petrangelo. And we score. Hurdle actually buries one. Said it before. I wouldn't be surprised if we make it to 4-3 and then lose. But Saad carries it all the way around the net. He loses it right as Pietrangelo comes up. So Pietrangelo starts heading around the back of the net, and just a beautiful pass sneaks it straight into Hurdle. And Alex Pietrangelo this year, I am 100% an Alex Pietrangelo hater. I don't, off the ice, nothing but respect. On the ice, I don't like him. He has had a much better this year. Then he decided to suck again, and then he's going and making a pass like that, which I can get down with. Hurdle with his 27th career postseason game. Hurdle, man. Fun must be always. You gotta love the turtle. Face off in the wild zone. Vegas wins it. Haig throws it towards the net. Goes into the high corner. Wild get it out. Get back, Petro. Good job, Sod. Good job, Petro. Way to lock in Alex Pietrangelo. Fucking say his name with pride all of a sudden. It feels weird. Sounds weird. Theodore turns it over again in the offensive zone. Luckily, he's got a little bit of help there. Barely. Wall kind of flubbed that dump pass or that little pitch pass, but it worked out. There you are, CG. What's happening, brother? Don't come in here feeling shame, dude. We don't believe in that shit. You're either doing well and you're happy, or you fucked up and now you got to start over again. You're a grown ass man, bro. I know it sucks, but that ain't fucking, that ain't nothing to feel shame about, bro. You put it behind you, get back into it the next time. You know what I mean? It happens, brother. But I'm going to tell you right now, ain't no sense in thinking about it as long as if you broke it, and then the secret is to stop it and then not fuck up again. It's not to make it sound that simple, but to be honest with you, bro, it's that simple. Just good hanging with you. Yeah, no, likewise, brother. I mean, shit, this is what we got, unfortunately. But this is where we're at. So, fucking pop in here and chill, bro. I would tell you, stopped yesterday. Cool. All right. Best thing you can do is stop worrying about how you broke it and just focus on not breaking it again. And I guarantee you it didn't fucking help. If you're coming in here telling me you feel shame when then you went from being depressed to being depressed and ashamed. So it sure as shit didn't fucking help you. Take that as a lesson. Theodore hits somebody out front. Go figure. And the Wild are going to ice it. Shot goes wide of Gustafson. It's all good, CG. I said, welcome back, brother. Again, Fucking sitting and dwelling and talking about, I mean, I know talking about it helps, but dwelling on it ain't gonna do, I mean, no, you're, just remember, you're good, bro. I mean, it's just, you fucking dwelling on it's only gonna make shit worse. So, you made me aware. Been wondering where you've been. Now you're back. Stopped drinking yesterday. Cool. Day 1 down. Fucking day 2 tomorrow. And then after that, it's day 3. Like, you know what I mean? I know it sucks, bro. I've been through it enough times, but dwelling on how you broke it ain't gonna fix it, and going back to it sure as shit didn't. So on to the next step. You know what I mean? Dorofea with a quick shot off the face off, but he missed. Oh, you're just in time too, because I forgot to make the announcement. That's why we haven't. That's why we're struggling at the moment. Scoring for your Golden Knights with his second of the playoffs, number 48, Thomas Hurdle, with an assist from number 7, Alex Petrangelo, and a secondary assist from number 20, Brendan Saad. There we go, dude. See, all of a sudden the day's a little bit brighter. Even though it's 10 o'clock at night, because this game started at 8 fucking p.m. for some reason. Need Minnesota to get called for a high stick or something. Even though there's been 0 penalties, I believe. It's, to be honest with you, CG, it's not positivity. It's more the fuck else you gonna do about it. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm being honest, it's just like positivity is one thing, and the fuck else am I gonna do is honestly kind of another. And the way I look at it is, if you wall with a shot gets blocked off, if you fucked up and it was, or something happened that you didn't want to happen, and it's your fault, or you caused it, or you can do something about it, then fucking do something about it. It's your fault. Accept it. Get the fuck over it. Don't make the same mistake. If something in life is happening that has nothing to do with you, or that you have 0 control over, and you just have to deal with it, then there are 0 options as to what you can do. Fucking suck it up and deal with it. You know what I mean? That's just... It's, you either have an option or you don't. If you have an option, then fucking do it. If you don't have an option, then why bitch about it? You know what I mean? It's like, like I said, I get mad at myself and pissed off and depressed. So it's like, all right, well, have I been to the gym at my normal cadence? It's like, no, I've skipped a couple days. Okay, then that's probably why I feel like shit. Go to the gym. Have I gone on my walks every day? No, I skipped a couple days. That's probably why I feel like shit. Go for a walk. Am I eating properly? No, I've been eating like shit. Cool. That's probably why you feel like shit. Eat properly. Like, it's really, you know what I mean? 9.5 times out of 10, there's a reason that shit's going the way it is, and a big chunk of that time, it's on you to fucking correct it. So, Like I said, you can either do it or fucking deal with it, but we're on a commercial break, so I just got a quick second here. See if I can suck some. Oh, you know what? I do have to do something real quick. We are attacking the net. We just need a couple more to find their way through. Let's get a great play, great connection, and then let's get lucky. In either order. I hate this angle, dude. It makes it so hard to see the numbers. Oh, the Wild finally get the puck. See, that's something it's like, as much as it sucks, that's something in your control. We finally got a penalty. I told you we need Minnesota. Word, brother. We're around. The one thing I will say is that right there is something that's within your control, as much as you may not want to fucking. Oh, I did not see it that way. McNabb got called for the penalty. Fucking brilliant, dude. That's what I get for paying half attention. Oh, well. Yo, there's no my bad, bro. Like, we're just talking shit out. It's all good. I'm doing other shit too. Like, it's not like you're distracting me, bro, if that's what you're thinking too. It's just chill. It's all good. Wild cut all the way into the zone. Pretty easy right there. 40 seconds gone on the power play. Wild into the zone. Control and 30 seconds left on the power play. High wall up to the point. Big shot. It's a body out front. All right, 15 seconds, 9:20 to go in the period. Stoney just bumped Zuccarello down. I like it. Defense retreats. It gives. Oh, come on, you guys. Great play just thrown away. Oh, that was Hartman. Okay, I misheard because I didn't see the number, but Stone just drops Hartman. Puck ends up all the way back on Gustafson. Barbashev just went tracking it down. Circling around, trying to get it out front. He's good, brother. How's mom doing? Ben, man. Just been hanging out doing this. Same old shit, different day, you know? Be a lot better if Vegas wasn't doing shit like this. If Shea Theodore wasn't on the ice, I'd be doing better. Hell of a job by Sod as he hits the ice. Dorofeyev throws it on net and Gustafson gets the save. 8:02 to go in the third. Dude, an ounce of puck luck and Shea Theodore not being on the ice, and this score would be completely reversed. Okay, brother. Yeah, for sure, brother. Word. Tell you what, I will be back in a second, though. I got to get shit done as soon as this game ends, so I'm trying to pre-plan. Give me a sec. Oop. Alrighty, I'm back. Obviously, because I'm sitting here on camera. Anyway. Yeah, I gonna have a busy next couple of days doing a bunch of stuff. Gotta get some stuff done tonight. And then I got so much food to smoke. I got so much meat I gotta smoke. And then, which is easy enough, it just takes, obviously, a whole lot of time. But I'm thinking about doing pork belly burn ends again sometime soon. I just did ribs, just did a bunch of turkey breasts. So smoker's working the way it should be. It's holding temperature. Been having problems holding the lower temperatures, but that thing's working. So sorry, just random thoughts as we wait for the commercial break to finish and the puck to drop. Petrangelo at the high point. Kicks it down low. There's D hopping on Fishing Planet. And Gustafson covers it up. We're going to have another face-off. So, tomorrow. Haven't actually come up with that plan yet. Four, 6:30, and 7. So, okay, that's pretty straightforward. We'll be here for Canadiens Capitals. Stop that one a little bit short. No, I don't want to, CG. But we're going to stop Canadiens Capitals a little bit short so I can take a couple of minutes. Because Stars, Avalanche, Oilers, Kings are going to run together. So we'll end, depending on the score, we'll probably end Canadiens Caps a little bit early. And then we'll be dual watching Oilers, Avalanche, and Edmonton and LA again. I said that Edmonton LA game was absolutely insane, and all you need to do is watch the last 10 minutes of it, and it is one of the craziest 10 minutes of hockey, like playoff hockey, I've seen. The fact that Edmonton came back from 5-2 to tie it up, and then LA scores with 40-something seconds left on it. Well, right now, Minnesota controlling in the Vegas zone. We need, like I said, we need either Minnesota to commit a penalty and a score on the power play, or we need to just score quick before we pull the empty net. And if we get really, really lucky, that would be totally cool. 6:40 to go in the third. 11 and a half minutes for the Wild since their last shot on net, which means they're about to score. But dude, it's again, if the Golden Knights didn't show up to play at they didn't show up to play this game. On top of that, they got here late, just like usual. On top of that, Shea Theodore is a waste of skates. I've absolutely said that multiple times tonight. I have absolutely said that all season. I will absolutely continue to say that because that bastard cost us 3 goals tonight. Like, it would have been great if Philly could have locked up, but there was no reason he should have even had to make those saves. Just turnovers off of Shea Theodore, immediately going for goals. Oh, this could be good. Stoney takes a shot and throws it right into the guy standing a foot in front of him. Why is that our thing? Probably should have just covered that up, Hilly. Damn, Stoney came in and dropped the hammer on old boy. He's like, you want a cherry pick? Fine. Eat this. The Hague shot goes off the blocker of Gustafsson. Puck around. Eichel gets it to Barbie, but Gustafsson makes a good save. And now Barbie's helmet just got ripped off. What was that? Was that Kaprizov that just flopped like the little punk bitch he is? Working towards it. Look at this shot by Hague. He barely touched him, and the little bitch boy Kaprizov went down just like the little punk marchman for Dallas. Oh my God. Dude, I hate that shit so much. Seriously, Mel, I hate the flops so much. And I know I am rather aggressive in my language, so that's just kind of part of it. But, dude, like, Marchment is the biggest crybaby, coward, wannabe tough guy I've ever seen in my life. But, dude, what just happened right there, dude, don't let, that right there is what happens when you let your kids idolize LeBron James. Someone gets in their 6-foot personal bubble and they drop to the ground like you just broke their spine. Unfucking real. Taking those shots the other day. Hey, let's keep it to hockey right now, CG. The game's almost over. It's late. Glove punch went in front of man. Yeah, seriously. Kaprizov went down like he'd been shot. That's exactly, dude. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of seeing hockey players flop. We got 4.5 to go in the third. Shots are 29-16. Vegas has come back with a fury, but just not not able to stuff it home for a extra little chance. Should see Hilly. Excuse me. Should see Hilly going to the net soon. Or the bench. Probably about 3.5, maybe 3 minutes. Still amazing to me. No penalties against Minnesota, only one against the Knights. I mean, the Knights, that was the crazy thing. Everybody's like, oh, the Knights get all the calls. It's like we were the least penalized team, and we had we had the least amount of penalties for a long time and the least amount of power plays. Puck comes back to neutral. There goes Olsen breaking in down the low wall. Carlson tries to get it around. It pops out. Dorofeyev skates. Ends up in the corner where Carlson and Dorofeyev are kind of choked out, but he gets it back. Ends up on net, and Olofsson and somebody just dumped each other right up front. I mean, Hannafin hit him in the crest, but he was shooting from the point, so it wasn't a whole lot of picking spots there. Okay, well, there goes Hilly. So get ready for it to be 5-2. Shea Theodore. High point backhand can't get through the skates. And the Wild are going to send it back. Stoney can't get it through sticks. We're in trouble. All right, if they score the empty netter, I'm going to call it. Hopefully Vegas can get the goal. It only takes one miracle. On a night where we've had zero puck luck, let the tides turn. Up to the low point. Theodore looking. Drops it down to Eichel on the top of the low circle. Baseline Stoney. Back to Eichel. Theodore Eichel looking. Shoots. Hits the body right in front of him. Again. Wrist shot misses, or it got blocked way out high. Vegas gets it. Eichel, low point down to Stoney. Theodore down low, down low on the high dot. Wild clear it, and that'll do it. Oh, shit. That would go off because I forgot. Fucking great. Hilly doesn't get the fault for this. Shea Theodore gets the fault, dude. 3 turnovers that directly led to goals. Without Shea Theodore, it could be 2-2. But why have it be 2-2 when we can lose 5-2? Shea, $7 million man, Shea Theodore. It'll never happen, but they need to yank his ass off the ice, sit his ass in the locker room, and say Ben Hutton is playing the next game. Maybe you get to come back the game after for game 4. But you are not playing hockey for us next game. You fucking suck. And I know there are people who are going to defend Shea Theodore and be like, oh, because he had one bad game. It's like, and if that's the opinion, then you haven't been watching this season of Golden Knight hockey. Because Shea Theodore cannot keep a puck in at the blue line. He cannot help but hit the guy that's directly in front of him. And 8 times out of 10, that puck ends up in neutral zone while he's trying to move deeper into the zone, exactly like what happened tonight. And he puts the puck right off the guy's skate. He abandons the point, and Wild go back the other way. Then he's just standing, no pressure. No pressure. All he's got to do is make the pass. There's no one around him. Flubs that. And then he has another dumbass pass that's an immediate turnover, an immediate goal. I just don't get why Golden Knights management are so obsessed with them. And I say it about Pietrangelo as well. Pietrangelo and Theodore. You got guys like McNabb, Whitecloud playing their asses off. Haig playing really well. Hannafin, he's fucking trying. He has his moments of greatness and his moments of weakness, but at least it's something. At least those moments of greatness come through. But what a waste of time, money, all that shit. Shea Theodore. Just an absolute disappointment. And we're stuck with him. Yeah. All right, I'm out of here. Maybe he's not fully recovered for a Nations injury. No, he's playing exactly like he's played all season. Like, the injury has nothing to do with it, to be honest. He's actually been playing the way he's played for the last 3 years. Like, this says the complaints that I have about Shea Theodore have been the same for a long time. Like, before we won the Stanley Cup, I was making the same statements. And he is not as good as the Golden Knights think he is. But the Golden Knights have this thing where they decide who they're going to play no matter how they perform. And the perfect example of that is Keaton Korczak. Keaton Korczak had no business playing over Ben Hutton, but he did. I don't get it. But yeah, CG, cheers, buddy. I'm out. I'll be back at 4 o'clock tomorrow. But we got 3 games tomorrow, 4 and then 6:30. So, like I said, probably going to end Canadiens Capitals a little early, just depending on the score. And then we'll hop into the Stars Avalanche and Edmonton Kings duel thing and finish off the first game. So, that's the plan as of right now. We'll see how far that actually makes it. But